Korean BLs are some of the best BL series when it comes to giving us new and fresh ideas that we haven't normally seen in Thai BLs. But the execution always falls short when it comes to production and the overall feels for these stories. On the other hand, these Korean BLs are easier to watch since most of these are less than half an hour of runtime per episode and don't have that much complex storyline. In this video, I'll be sharing with you the 9 Korean BLs that I've seen and my thoughts about them. Before that, some of these BL shows might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. If that's the case, then you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN so you can unlock these BL dramas. Use the link on the description below to have 49% discount plus an additional 3 months free of usage if you opt to avail the 12-month plan. Without further ado, let's get started. First on our list, Semantic Error. Who could forget this Korean BL that took us by storm back in February? It's definitely one of my all-time favorite Korean BLs because it easily caught my attention just by the chemistry of the main leads. Semantic Error also has an enemies to lovers trope which is very popular among fans and that added the interest more of the fans. Personally, Semantic Error might just be an ordinary story just like any other Korean BLs, but its execution was actually done right. There was nothing more or less with its story since the main characters were given enough time for their build up until they become an official couple. I would love to see a season 2 of this BL which focuses more on their struggles as couple and how it would affect Jae-young on dreaming to study abroad. Semantic Error can be watched on Apple TV, Viki, and Gagu Lala. Number 2 on our list, To My Star Season 2. My love for the first season of this BL has been over the top and I can't express to myself how much I liked it. So when the second season was announced that it will be released this year, I was really excited for it. To My Star Season 2 was actually a little bit controversial due to its chosen plot, but I think the last few episodes were able to solve everything that was thrown at it. I love every Korean BL couples I have seen for the last 2 years, but Sojun and Jiwoo are still my favorite couple due to having natural chemistry. The first few episodes were a bit too hard for me to watch since it involved a lot of heartbreaking moments and the confusion I suffered from this was unmatched. Overall, I still love the storyline and its plot because this second season brought a different flavor of Korean BL which is normally just cute and light stories. To My Star Season 2 can be watched on Viki, TVING, and Gagu Lala. Number 3 on our list, Blooming. Normally, I would want to watch a complicated love story with a lot of plot twists, but a simple story is also a good choice, especially if it's done with a great execution. That's exactly the definition of Blooming. A simple love story, but it was filled with great moments of our 2 main characters with enough justification with their personalities. With the season 2 coming out soon, I guess it's time to rewatch Blooming to relive their moments just in case the next season would have a lot of heartbreaking moments too, just like To My Star 2. There's still no official synopsis for the second season yet, but I'm looking forward for a much more complicated story and a much longer runtime per episode. Blooming can be watched on iQIYI. Number 4 on our list, Roommates of Poondak 304. I just saw the first episode of this today and I think this Korean BL is something I would look forward until its ending. The comedy genre on this BL is really strong and the main actors did a fantastic way of portraying their characters. Since the 2 main leads already had a different Korean BL before, it's difficult not to compare it to their first work, but for me, the 2 have improved quite a lot since Kissable Lips. The romance comedy truly suits them and I hope for a good run of this series. Roommates of Poondak 304 can be watched on Viki and Gagu Lala. Number 5 on our list, Cherry blossoms after winter. There are times when I just want to watch and witness a love story that is full of cute and fluffy scenes, and Cherry Blossoms After Winter literally gave me all of that. Plot wise, this BL won't make your head turned upside down because of being straightforward. I also like how the story developed, although I would like to see more of their interactions in the earlier episodes. Since this Korean BL has a simple story, you might find it a little bit boring for your taste, but for those who enjoy seeing a much calmer storyline, this is definitely a go. The chemistry of the main leads is truly one of the cutest I've seen this year, and I would definitely watch their future works if they would be given a chance for a season 2 or a different BL. Cherry Blossoms After Winter can be watched on Viki, WeTV, and Apple TV. Number 6 on our list. Once again, this Korean BL is definitely one of my favorites this year and also one of the most controversial due to its plot. I am a huge fan of triage, and since this Korean BL has the same concept of time loop and time traveling, it immediately sparked an interest to me. Sadly, the execution on some scenes were not that great enough, probably due to the limited runtime, but overall, I'm still quite sold for its story, albeit with plot holes. What I really liked about this series were the official soundtracks and its production. The official soundtracks and its production gave me the vibes of the usual K-dramas, although we're still far from it when it comes to the overall quality. Since the idea of this Korean BL was really good, this could have been better if it was much longer and some scenes were greatly explained. Anyway, this BL is still a good watch for everyone. Once again, can be watched on Viki, iQIYI, and Gagu. Number 7 on our list. Kissable Lips. Love stories that include vampires in it. Kissable Lips is the only Korean BL for that. When I first read its synopsis, I was so much excited to how this series would execute that kind of plot in a Korean BL. Sadly, it was poorly executed due to its runtime of only about 15 minutes per episodes. The storyline happened so much quickly, so I think this would fit more in a movie rather than a series one. Luckily, there's a movie version of this series, so you better choose that one over the series, which composed of 8 episodes. The chemistry of the main characters was great, although towards the ending, I was begging for more of their interactions. If you are looking for a simple vampire love story with a dark tone in it, this Korean BL is definitely for you. Kissable Lips can be watched on Viki and Bilibili. Number 8 on our list. First Love Again. This is also one of my faves for this year, and that's because of its reincarnation concept. I've been a fan of a Thai BL series hit, Until We Meet Again, so I was kind of excited to see a different take on reincarnation theme. For the first couple of episodes, I was already so much invested on it and kind of excited what will happen on their story. But towards the middle, I felt that it was lackluster, probably due to not having a lot of moments between the characters. Since this is only a 6-episode series, I did not expect a much more thorough explanation of things, and I think this series did just fine for me. First Love Again can be watched on Viki and Gagu. Korean BLs are giving us some of the best ideas in the BL industry, but hopefully, they step up their game when it comes to the execution and overall quality of these shows. I'm still looking forward on some upcoming Korean BLs until the end of this year, since some of them look great too. What Korean BLs of 2022 are your favorites? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.